Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Lori's DIY Life. This is Lori. Hope everybody's weekend's off to a good start. So, I'm not going to fool you. You see this mess. I'm always honest with you folks, and I always tell you that I won't do anything ahead of time because I want you to see what it's like, right? So, I did do this ahead of time, not on purpose, because I messed up on my recording again, and so when I went to post it, it was all pixelated, and I couldn't post it. Here's the box I made last night. This is that Tonic Show kit. Now, after working with it, I was curious about a few things because normally with Tonic, we get all these layers and all this stuff, and there's so many different things to do with it. And there are layers, there's inlays for the box and stuff, and it is a little box. It's a cute little box. And we get the stamps, whatever, but it just didn't seem quite, I don't know. And there was pieces I didn't understand, mostly this right here. Of course, I have found out, and I was like, gosh, I can't believe I didn't realize what that was. But what I found out is this was not like part of their monthly subscription craft kit. This was a show kit. And so the show kits were not available to anybody unless you went to one of the shows. Okay, so unless you were in a show, you couldn't get this kit. You couldn't, yeah, send me that, whatever. So that's, so if you look for a Tonic Craft Kit #1, you're not going to find this. The only way I could find it was I put in Tonic, and then I put the SKU number, not the SKU because I didn't have it, but just the little thing that was behind it, and that's where it popped up. And I thought, before I'd done it with this piece right here, I'll show you that. I thought that's a maker piece that makes something. And I couldn't figure it out, and I thought, is there more to this than I'm realizing? You know, it's Tonic, and Tonic normally does a lot of stuff. Now, that's a bow maker. Hello. And as soon as I seen the bow, I thought, where was I? So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and remake the box. I'm going to make the bow. I'm going to do it, and you're going to see it all. But it did take me longer than I thought last night. It may go a little quicker today because I have already done it. So we have to cut out 2 of the box maker. And of course, you know, that's normally the case. And I'm going to use the same paper I used last night. I'm going to do it this way. Am I? Maybe I'm going to do it this way. Yeah, that makes more sense to me. I am going to cut because, you know, with this mirror paper and stuff, you never know what you can use. Ooh, other little extra bits for sometimes, you know. Okay, so I'm going to cut my first one. And I'm using my regular sandwich, which is cutting magnet, the plastic shim die paper, and then things so bowed it don't want to go in the other cutting plate. Oh, I cut a little piece of that off. It moved. it should still work because this piece goes underneath. Okay, and now I need to cut out the other one. Don't tell me I don't have room. Here we go. Good thing. Okay. I couldn't believe it when it pixelated on me. I thought, oh man, I knew better. I knew what I needed to do before I did the video. I was just tired and lazy and didn't do what I needed to do. Okay. So now we got our box pieces cut out. And on this one, I didn't do nothing fancy to the box. I just kind of left it the way it was. So if you want to put one of the, oh, there we go. I didn't have it down enough. One of the inlays in, you can do that, or you can, do a, let me just show you. I'll just do, you would have to run it through 4 times or whatever. Like that, and cut it out. I'm not going to do that. I was going to, but this video is going to be long enough. Where did I get that from? Is it over here? Yep. Okay. So now we're just going to make our folds. And with this paper, I kind of have to be careful. Because this paper does not like to fold nicely. It doesn't want to play well. I'm not going to worry too much about these tops, and I should have just left that, really, to be honest with you, because it will go with the, when I go to tie it, it'll work. So now here's the thing. On one of these, my glue, I'm going to go ahead and glue this on the bottom. So that it won't show on the, this is going to have to be this way then, because I just messed up, didn't I? Okay, hold it. With this paper, it takes the glue longer to dry. This is going to be my bottom. And then on this one, I'm going to put this on the outside, and that'll be my inside bottom. Right. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, that's on the inside, so this one I'll put it on the outside. And this will be my inside bottom. If I do it right, I'll probably forget. Come on, glue. Don't stop now. Ooh. Hold on, folks. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, folks. I do have to answer my phone right now because I'm still going through that thing, and then I have to answer it when it's necessary. But anyways, I glued the bottom flap on the bottom on this one, and on the inside on this one. So a lot of times when you have this, people will tell you to cut one of them off. If I can leave them both on, like to leave them both on. It makes the bottom of the box stronger. Okay? So what I've done, the reason I did what I did, was now the one that's got the flap on the bottom can be the bottom piece, and the one that's got the flap underneath can be the top piece of the bottom. See, so like this. So I'm probably confusing you, but this way the flap doesn't show inside the box and the flap doesn't show outside of the box, if that makes sense. So now they have to be glued together, and these flaps have to be glued together. And with this glue, I'm a little bit leery. So I'm gonna, because it takes a while for it to dry on this mirror paper because of the gloss. So I think I'm going to try just doing the bottom first. Hold that steady so that it has plenty. Time to dry, it doesn't lift on me and come apart. See, it wants to. But you could take and set something on this and set it down, let it, just wait patiently. So like this. And then you could work on something else. So what I'm going to do, somewhere I have some stamping card. And I'm going to get my stamps. And what I did last night is I went ahead and just put the little critters on here. I was just doing it real quick, okay? So I just glued the little critters to the side. When I went back and looked, they all put the little critters on the tag, and I've already cut this tag out. This is the tag I cut out last night. I'm not going to cut it out again. I'm going to use that one. But I'm going to use the little monkey here that's holding the banana, because that little monkey is just adorable. So I've got the little monkey, and down here is a little piece of a banana. Like a fallen banana peel. And I'm gonna put that on here. And I'm gonna put the sentiment. I might be doing too much in one for someone simply wonderful. It might be too much. And I don't even know if this is even. The best way to use it, I guess, is to line it up with these lines that are on the stamping block. There, that should work. Okay, and then I want to use the anthracite stamp. I usually don't do it all together like this. I stamp everything separate, but let's try it. See how it works. Maybe it'll work better for me. Sometimes placement just isn't what it should be. Okay. I want to find a good piece of the stamp. Oh, the banana didn't stamp all the way. So I'm going to take there. I just took that banana. Did I miss part of his face? Nope, that's all of him. Okay. There we go. Now we're going to color him in. And I'm going to use mocha. I don't remember what colors I used yesterday, but I'm not going to shade him. Because I think that would take too long. It would make this video last forever. Okay. And then I'm going to use brown gray blend. That's better than what I used yesterday, last night. Not quite as dark. I'm going to go around the banana. And I didn't have yellow for the banana, so I decided to give him a green banana. You know what? They have those green bananas in some of them jungles, so I decided he's having a green banana. Okay. Now I did go ahead and use the dies and cut them out last night. I'm not going to do that today because I did it all in one. But I just want you to see it does leave quite a bit of white around. So, still looks cute, still, you know, everything, but yeah. Now I'm going to take and cut it out. That won't work. That's not big enough. I might have to cut him out myself. I don't think that'll be big enough either. Yeah. It'll cut part of the banana off. That's alright. We'll use this so you can see it. I want to make sure that the sentiment is centered. If the banana goes off, that's okay. So I'm just centering making sure the ends of the sentiment are centered. And of course, this is wrong. So wrong. How can I do this? I've got to put this on the cutting plate. So it's got to go down like this. Okay. Then these are going to go down here like so. Hopefully that didn't move anything. So I had no idea that there were different kits, that they had these different kits and stuff. I was really surprised. Kind of makes the edges make it look like it's kind of a stamp. Okay, and then that'll go on here. Kind of like the way that turned out. I do like the way it turned out. Okay, and I'm going to glue it down. You could mat it, I suppose, if you want. I'm not matting it. I like it just like that. So I'll get some glue here. Okay, so now my tag is done. Ah, my bow. Right. We have to have a bow. It needs to be made with did I use this paper for? I don't know what I used that paper for. But we need a bow. So I guess I'll use this paper to make our bow. And honestly, I couldn't believe that I could not remember that this thing shaped like this made a bow, because I had one somewhere before and I absolutely loved it. So I was like, oh my gosh, how could I not have recognized that? I knew when I saw the shape that it did something. I just didn't know what. So as soon as I saw the bow on the pictures, I thought, that's that piece. Maybe a lot of you, as soon as I said this piece, I thought you probably were like, that makes a bow. Hello. My tape. Okay, so you go and you bend it in right here, and you bend it in right here. Then you glue that down. I guess I'm about out of glue. Just a dab here. This paper's kind of thick, I guess. Now we'll add a dab here. Indent this. Come on, stay stuck. See, this paper's wanting to kind of fold instead of curl. You could curl it. You could use a pin or something and give it a little curl. And then this little piece that hangs over just wraps around. Okay. Now what I would do is this is going to be my back. So this is where I'm going to glue it. And then these little snippy scissors are no good. I gotta find my other ones. Snip that off. And boy, I did a lousy job with that. But if you take a pin and curl it up before you do this, see, it's been so long since I've done it, but it's coming back to me. But in the meantime, I've messed this one up. Anyways, so there's a bow, sort of. Not a very good job of it. And you can, you know, I thought maybe there would be little things to go down from it. But no, there's not. So, let me get the dye though. Put it away before I lose it. And just take a couple strips of the paper and just make some little, I'm not real sure what the size of them should be. But I do know I want them to be fairly equal in size. This one, and use that one as a guide. Nope, those are not going to work. I think they're too thick, way too thick. Okay, cut. That one's off. Let me see. Cut. Now let's try it. It might not have made them long enough. I'm trying to do this on my cutting plates. So, there like that. Here, I'll lift it up. Maybe you can see it better. means I would have to kind of glue these together. Get my cutting plate off of here. I'm just going to stick a little bit of glue in this corner. Here we're going to spend the whole darn video doing a bow. A little glue on the bottom, and on the back, and stick it on. And there we go. Now we have the bow. The bow. Okay. Now this should be pretty set. So now I'm going to take these tabs, gotta go. These tabs here on the side. I should have checked before I did that. Made sure they were already on the inside. That one is. Okay. Now they've got to have glue on them. So this is the problem with not doing them all at the same time. Is sometimes it's a little bit harder to get it on. Stick those corners in. Okay. And this one too. I think we should get ribbon from companies put in that shape so we could make bows out of ribbons instead of paper. I wonder if it would work. I don't know if that die would cut fabric to see, but that would be interesting, huh? Maybe couldn't go too big. The fabric would be too limpy, or the ribbon, might be too limpy, but it's just so easy way to make ribbon. Okay, then we get our string. It is Tonic. Don't forget, this is a Tonic product. And we did get this little bottle of drops. And we got this, and so you can always make, a shaker, something with it, or you use one of the things and you can drop some drops in some of that. So I went in through the single holes first. Okay, and try to even it up. And I let those come in. Okay. Then I brought these. Over. Chose which one was going to be on the bottom. And went through. I don't know if this is the way it's supposed to be done. This was how I figured it would be done. Now maybe is when I need to even it up. Okay. So pull that in. Pull that in. And then this one. And I'm holding them the way I am, trying to keep them the same length. Now you can pull it as tight as you want or leave it as loose as you want. And of course, it is going to matter what you put in there, right? Okay. Now this one, I just went ahead and tied it here. But this one, I've got the tag. So I'm going to go ahead, put the string through the tag. It doesn't look like I'm really going to have anywhere to put the bow I made. Let's see. We'll figure something out with it. Now I'm just going to tie it. Okay, so guess what? It is easier making these things when you've already made it before. So we got this bow. Got it upside down. So pull that through here. And here. Nope. That looks horrible. Up above. There we go. Flip that thing. There we go. Flip it. Okay. So, this is how small this little box is. But you know, like I said with the tonic, we have all these layers and stuff you can put in, you can cut out, you can do whatever with it. And it's just adorable. I don't know if I even want the bow. It would have been cute if you knot this and put this up here like this. If I didn't have my sentiment right there, but I do. And so I'm not going to use this bow. I don't know. It could be cute there, but then it's going to cover up my peeled that banana, and I like that banana peel there. I think that's really cute. Alright, so y'all have the rest of today. If you have not commented, go to the video that says, we did it. That's the video you need to comment on to be entered into the drawing for my 100 subscriber giveaway. That video also goes over what's in the boxes, and yeah, comment on that. Enter that video. There's 2 boxes to give away. I think they're decent boxes. So let me think, is that it? That's it for now. Alright, everybody. And have a blessed day, and it's a Saturday. It's such a relief to be Saturday, and so maybe I'll get you another video today. I don't know, I'm feeling good, so we'll see. But anyways, everybody have a great day. And thanks for joining me. I hope you'll join me again. Bye bye.